I'll never forget the first time I saw a Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. I was maybe 11 years old, and let's just say the following morning, I had to wash the sheets. But despite the long tradition of Sports Illustrated swimsuit showcasing some of the world's sexiest, hardest working models in glamorous swimwear, the magazine appears to have begun a shift into the black hole that is leftism. What's become of the 2019 issue? Stay tuned to find out. Hello everyone, this is My Two Cents. This week, I'm again joined by my elite level patron, Nightshift10000.
Hey My Two Cents, time for another quality content video I see, and what better quality content is there but gorgeous, sexy women strutting their stuff. I'll admit, I too had an early introduction to content like Sports Illustrated. Like My Two Cents, I from an early age always enjoyed the glorious beauty and magnificence of the female body.
If you're a regular to my channel, I'm sure it's no mystery that I have a great appreciation for gorgeous women. And for those who say that makes me shallow, let me just say there are two kinds of men. Those that don't admit they love scantily clad gorgeous women, and those that do. Since I'm all about honesty, why not be the latter? However, all joking aside, my appreciation for beautiful women extends beyond a mere carnal appetite. The reason people everywhere admire beautiful women is akin to the reason that we admire accomplished athletes and scholars. Being successful takes hard work, and while there's a good deal of genetics involved when it comes to beauty, the dieting and exercise that it takes to look as good as a model is far more strenuous than most people realize. Not to mention the fact that millions of women work very hard in an effort to succeed in the modeling industry, and very few ever achieve the levels of success that supermodels do. It's impossible not to admire a star athlete who sets a new record, or a scientist who makes a breakthrough discovery that betters mankind. And in a similar fashion, it's impossible not to admire a woman who becomes infinitely desirable through her hard work. Sports Illustrated knows this, and so does everyone else. That's why, as we'll see, Sports Illustrated's efforts to celebrate diversity and embrace social justice are overshadowed by the fact that there are vastly more gorgeous in-shape models compared to overweight or otherwise virtue-signaling ones.
Amen to all of that. Unfortunately, in the world we are now living in, being men appreciating such beauty and sexiness is ever increasingly being ostracized. Not just by women calling men misogynists for the atrocity of thinking that they're hot, but also by the feminist and plus-size community for men thinking that they aren't hot. Yeah, kind of a make up your damn mind moment, isn't it? Even the slim, sexy supermodels are taking fire from those in the plus-size community, as we've seen from figures like Tess Holliday and others claiming these women perpetuate an unrealistic, unattainable standard of beauty. Well, crap, how did women like Cindy Crawford and Kate Upton get to where they are then?
Without further ado, here are our thoughts on Sports Illustrated Swimsuit 2019. Abby is a sun-kissed blonde with an amazing athletic figure. She could grow her hair longer, but that's just my thing.
Straight up, Abby is slim, athletic, and sexy as all hell. She's the ideal image of what a Sports Illustrated model should be.
Alex isn't just a soccer star, she's also stunning in a bikini.
Alex here shows the fullness of why I love brunettes. She's incredibly sexy and gorgeous, from her dark brown hair, alluring green eyes, and her enticingly luscious figure. She's a 10 as far as I'm concerned. Hey Alex, baby, hit me up on Twitter sometime, okay?
Anna DePaula is gorgeous, and I gotta say I find her gaze quite seductive.
Wow, for a minute there, I thought those were sleeve tattoos on her arms. This young lady's exotic style and exotic beauty are just amazing.
Barbara is now a Victoria's Secret angel and a Sports Illustrated model. She's by far in the top 5 models overall.
Oh, those baby blues and that immaculate bod. It's no wonder this lovely girl is one of the angels.
Well, Brooks is looking good, particularly in the dark blue bikini.
A luscious beauty who harkens me back to the glory days of Cindy Crawford. I'd say this girl comes close to snatching that queen's crown for sexiest girl of Sports Illustrated.
Camille, whom I voted as the Rookie of the Year for this issue. Not sure there's more to say other than that.
Oh my god, 2 cents. Why do you do this to me? I'm getting guy pains over here. I can see why you voted for her. She could give Kate Upton a run for her money in the hottie department.
Crystal gives off the aura of a woman who always looks like she's giving 100% in the gym, even if she's not. The body sure shows for it.
I'll second that. This woman's body and gorgeousness are on the peaks of perfection.
Absolutely love this girl's hairstyle. Plus, such an amazing body.
Tiny, gorgeous, sexy, and luscious. What an incredible woman.
Erin Willerton. Yummy. That is all.
Luckiest dolphin ever!
Haley is a favorite of mine from previous issues. I really wish she'd grow her hair longer, but still, that body. Damn.
I can see why she's a favorite of yours. This girl brings back memories of models from the 80s for me, with her hairstyle and looks. Those were great days.
There is something about redheads that is super seductive, and I have to imagine that's the way Haley is.
And who says redheads have no souls? This fiery red-haired beauty with that hot body and those freckles is enough to reel me in like a fish. Or like a moth to a flame. You see what I did there? You see?
Can't quite read the tattoo that runs down her hip. But then nobody looks at this girl for the tattoo.
I think that tattoo says, "One hot girl to rule them all." If so, it fits.
Jessica has a very unique hairstyle. Everything about her screams exotic and seductive.
Again, that hairstyle takes me back to the 70s and 80s glory days of sexy hotness.
This girl has the face of a very sweet, innocent woman, yet the body of a smoldering temptress.
Whoa, my 2 cents, my friend. That girl may look sweet and innocent, but before you know it, she's taken half your income in shopping, and later, you've got child support payments coming out the wazoo to take care of. Seen it a million times, bro. That being said, I'd love to jump in that hammock with her.
Very sleek and very beautiful. I have nothing else to say.
Another innocent-looking young beauty. She kind of reminds me of Cybele from the Spartacus series.
This girl kinda gives off the vibe that she's one of James Bond's girls who later turns out to be a villainess.
And this girl kind of gives me the vibes that I'm pushing the table that I'm sitting at up about 6.5 inches.
Lindsay is a skier, but apparently a bikini model as well. She does have the body of an accomplished athlete.
Lindsay Vaughn. If you want my opinion of her, place your bets on her not only to win beauty contests, but to win the gold in the Olympics. She's sexy and a skilled skier to boot.
What is it about Latinas with perfect butts? Manuela is no exception to this rule.
Amen to that, brother. You can always count on the gorgeous Latina girl to have a sumptuous behind. From Manuela here, to Lele Pons, to even Ocamio. You know, say what you will about her politics, but god damn does she have a sexy bod.
I gotta be honest here. I don't like women with short hair. And as it is, that California tattoo on her arm is a real turnoff. But if I'm not mistaken, she's a lesbian, so I'm guessing she couldn't care less what my opinion is.
Are you a god? No? Then die!
Mila. Oh god, Mila. With Kate Upton not in this issue, Mila by far takes it home. And I think you all know what the reason is. The two reasons are...
Merciful God, I didn't think perfection was real, but she is either perfect or close to it.
With Olivia, I really struggled as to whether her or Camille should have been Rookie of the Year. I voted for Camille, but it was sure close.
In picture number 2, can my face be that hat?
The shots that Olivia did with a snake were beautiful and oh so seductive. Obviously harkening back to Eve in the classic story of the Garden of Eden. Rumor has it that Tim Tebow and Olivia Culpo broke up because Olivia wanted to have sex and Tebow wanted to wait until marriage. That is some major willpower on Tebow's part. Good for him.
You know, if she doesn't want Tim Tebow, I'm always available. You think that snake's long, honey? He ain't got nothing on me.
We've got another blonde, and that is just fine by me. She looks best in the purple bikini, in my opinion.
Blonde perfection right there.
She's clearly an older woman than most in this issue, which does make it all the more impressive that her body is as sleek as it is.
This is a woman who obviously ages gracefully. Cougars are hot, make no mistake.
Rain Michaels. Yummy. Again, that is all.
Good God, I'm not going to be able to get up from behind this table for hours!
You all may remember that Robin has been a weekly hottie on 2 Day with 2 Cents before. What can I say? She's beautiful.
She kind of reminds me of Octavia Blake from the 100 for some reason.
Samantha is by far one of my favorites for this issue. Definitely one of the top 5. Not only is she gorgeous, but the leopard print suits she wears are oh so sexy. I wish I had the skill of rolling my R's, because I absolutely would to describe her.
Oh yeah, baby girl, own that beach.
Simone is better known for her role as a gymnast. But then gymnasts do tend to have bodies that look pretty good in bikinis.
Another gorgeous gymnastics champion like Allie, who stole the show at the Olympics. If not for Allie Raisman, I'd have been primarily crushing on her.
Okay, on Tara, it's clear that SI was going for diversity this year. And while Tara is a bigger girl, she's really not on par with Hunter McGrady, whom we'll get to momentarily.
What to say about Tara? While she's not my first pick, she's definitely got her beautiful features. I wouldn't count her out of a beauty contest.
Tyra Banks' reputation as a model, entrepreneur, mogul, and whatever else all precede her. And I gotta say, damn looking good after this much time in the spotlight.
Tyra has been doing this for years and killing it. You are a queen, Tyra Banks. Keep being awesome.
Veronica is fairly overweight. Everything I have to say about that will be covered under Hunter McGrady.
Well, damn. I guess I can get up from where I was sitting now.
Now, I'm glad we can discuss Winnie before Hunter McGrady or Halima Aden. Winnie Harlow has a skin condition known as vitiligo, and despite the fact that it's not the most attractive thing in the world, I do have a lot of respect for her. Despite her skin condition, she clearly has worked very hard to get in shape, and has the body to make a swimsuit look good, which is admirable.
Don't let the skin fool you. She's sexy and hot. At least I think so.
And we get to Hunter, the resident plus-size model of this issue, along with Tara and Veronica. Let me say clearly that being overweight is not immoral, and if you are overweight and happy with who you are, there is nothing wrong with that. However, being overweight is not healthy, or something difficult to achieve, and it is certainly not something to be celebrated. SI can shove a handful of plus-size models into this issue to virtue signal, but the bulk of the models show that despite this virtue signaling, they know what an attractive, hardworking model looks like. To be sure, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but if this issue only showcased models of Hunter's shape and size, God knows they wouldn't sell nearly as many issues. Being overweight, while not immoral, is not admirable or praiseworthy, and everyone knows it.
Oh, God, no. This was what I was talking about earlier. This is a prime example of the kind of women that shouldn't be featured in this magazine, but calls them hateful and misogynistic when they refuse to feature them in all of their overweight whale-like glory. Can this not be the future of Sports Illustrated? Can they not pull a Gillette on us here? I'm not saying some men might not find this beautiful, but I can guarantee they aren't the majority of men. SI, don't let this be the future of your magazine.
Oh dear, we get to the most controversial model of this issue, Halima Aden, the first ever Muslim SI model to pose in a hijab and bikini. When this was first announced, I tweeted out a question, asking if SI had ever considered what would happen to a woman in Saudi Arabia or Iran who sexualized her hijab like this. What is the purpose of the hijab in Islam anyways? According to Surah 33:59, O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the women of the believers to draw their cloaks all over their bodies. That will be better than they should be known so as not to be annoyed. From the Quran. The word annoyed is an Arabic word which actually means harmed or hurt elsewhere in the same surah. So tell me, how would a woman be harmed for not covering herself? There is the fact that others translate the word to mean molest, as in a woman could bring sexual abuse on herself unless she is properly covered. In other words, Islam teaches women to cover themselves because if they don't, they aren't responsible for a man raping or molesting them. According to Islam, Halima is grossly shaming the hijab's purpose by sexualizing it, and every other woman in this issue deserves to be raped for dressing in such revealing swimwear. Is this really a message SI wants to promote? If you'd like to learn more about what Islam has to say about women and modesty, I'll link an excellent video by David Wood explaining it further.
Well, here it is, folks. Here's the big one, so let's get down to business. Firstly, I don't know what it is exactly, but I just find bikinis to be overall unsexy and unattractive. Girl, if you've got a gorgeous body and long, lovely hair, then flaunt them. And if you've got a God that tells you that that is sinful and shameful, then you need to ditch that God and that religion. Look, I don't want to go off on another tangent about how, for thousands of years, humans progressed and evolved because of sexual attraction, which should be obvious. But the fact remains that your body is not naturally sinful, and that if you have an alluring sexiness to you, that you are a harlot and an ungodly whore that entices men. If you are sexy and lovely, revel in it. Show yourself off and bask in the light of what you are as a luscious, incredible woman.
Whew. Well, I'm happy that SI is still showcasing some insanely hot ladies. But for crying out loud, they are wasting a lot of space trying to virtue signal about fat shaming and promoting a totalitarian religion that would see all women subjugated in a truly misogynistic fashion. The fact that SI still keeps it mostly to hotties shows that they implicitly know this, but if they try and keep taking it further in coming years, I predict a massive drop in sales.
Absolutely. Again, if you're sexy, gorgeous, and adorable, then show yourself off and let the whole world know that you are a goddess. Don't let naysayers or idiotic religious standards hold you back. You ladies are the product of millions of years of awesome genetics and upwards mutations. Let the whole world see this to be true about you.
Well, thanks for being on, Night Shift.
Absolutely. And if you ever want to do something like this again, please, for the love of everything holy in this universe, get me involved. Now, I'll be in my bunk.
And that's our 2 cents. So take it for what it's worth. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked this video, please hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications of new uploads. And if you're a fan of my channel, please consider supporting me on Subscribestar, Bitbacker, or Patreon. For as low as $1 a month, you'll receive access to patron-exclusive videos, earn the right to participate in patrons-only live streams, join my patrons group chat on Twitter and Discord, and numerous other rewards. Also, be sure to subscribe to my gaming channel for a chance to hang out and chat during gaming streams. Uploads are every Thursday and Saturday, so stay tuned for more videos.